Hey everyone, welcome back to MoneySteem. Today, we're discussing teaching kids about money. Whether you're a parent, guardian, or just someone interested in shaping a strong financial foundation for the next generation, this one's for you. You know, if we don't take the initiative to educate our kids about finances, someone else might step in, and that advice might not always be on point. That's why it's so important to take charge and ensure they get the right guidance. So, in this video, I'm sharing 15 powerful strategies to give your kids a head start and set them up for financial success, no matter their age. Let's get started. Preschoolers and kindergartners. Instilling healthy financial habits in children from an early age is a valuable life skill that will serve them well in the future. While preschoolers and kindergartners may seem too young to grasp the concept of money, they are actually at an ideal age to begin learning about it. In this video, we'll explore practical and effective methods to educate young children about money, ensuring they develop a solid foundation for financial literacy. Introduce a transparent savings jar. Traditional piggy banks hold a special place in many childhoods, but using a clear jar provides a more concrete learning experience. The transparent nature of the jar allows children to visually track the growth of their savings. For example, yesterday they may have had a dollar bill and 5 dimes, but today they might have a dollar bill, 5 dimes, and a quarter. It's crucial to explain to them that as they save, their money accumulates. Emphasize the excitement of watching their savings jar fill up, reinforcing the concept of financial growth from an early age. Be a role model for financial habits. Research indicates that children start forming their money habits between the ages of 6 and 12. Therefore, it's paramount to be conscious of your own spending behaviors, as your children are observing and internalizing them. If they consistently see you relying on credit cards for everyday expenses or witness frequent arguments about money with your spouse, they are likely to absorb these patterns. By setting a positive example of responsible money management, you lay the foundation for healthy financial habits in your children. Remember, actions speak louder than words, and they are more likely to emulate what they see you doing. Demonstrate the concept of spending. Mere words may not be enough when teaching children about money. It's essential to create real-life experiences that illustrate the value of money. Instead of simply stating, "Sorry kids, that pack of cars costs $5, take a more hands-on approach. Encourage them to retrieve a few dollars from their savings jar, bring it to the store, and allow them to physically hand the money to the cashier. This direct interaction with the transaction process will leave a more lasting impression than a brief lecture. It helps them understand that money is exchanged for goods and services, fostering a deeper comprehension of financial principles. Elementary students and middle schoolers. When your kids hit the elementary or tween years, that's when you can get really hands-on with teaching them about money. By this age, kids have a better understanding of how money works and what it's used for spending, saving, and giving. Show them how opportunity cost works. As your children enter the elementary or tween years, they're at a stage where they can grasp more complex financial concepts. One crucial idea to introduce is the concept of opportunity cost. This essentially means helping them understand that when they choose to spend money on one thing, it means they're foregoing the opportunity to spend it on something else. For instance, if they decide to buy a video game, they won't have the funds available to purchase that pair of shoes they've had their eye on. Encourage them to weigh their decisions and consider the potential outcomes. You can illustrate this by comparing the cost of one item they desire with another. Give commissions, not allowances. While fostering generosity is commendable, it's important to instill the notion that money is earned through effort. Instead of simply providing allowances, consider implementing a system where your children earn commissions based on completing chores around the house. Tasks like taking out the trash, tidying up their rooms, or mowing the lawn can be tied to their earnings. This practice reinforces the understanding that money is not handed out indiscriminately, but is a result of their hard work. Avoid impulse buys. By the time kids reach this age group, they've become adept at seizing the moment for impulse purchases, especially if they're not the ones footing the bill. When faced with requests for spontaneous purchases, like that perfect dress they just spotted, it's important to resist immediate gratification. Encourage them to consider using their hard-earned commissions to cover the expense. Additionally, I recommend implementing a rule where any purchase exceeding $15 requires a day's worth of consideration. This gives them time to think it through with a clear mind, and oftentimes they may realize they don't want it as much as they initially thought, resulting in significant savings. Stress the importance of giving. As your kids begin to earn their own money, it's paramount to instill the value of generosity. Encourage them to allocate a portion of their earnings towards giving back, whether it's to a church, a charitable organization, or someone they personally know who could use some support. This practice not only benefits the recipient, but also helps your children understand the immense satisfaction and fulfillment that comes from giving to others in need. It's a powerful lesson in empathy and compassion that will stay with them throughout their lives. Teenagers. No need to fear the teen years, parents. At this point, your kids should have a strong understanding of the money basics. Now it's time to teach them more responsibility and how to use their money with the future in mind. Teach them contentment. As your teenagers enter this phase of their lives, they're likely exposed to a constant stream of social media, showcasing the seemingly extravagant lifestyles of their peers. This can sometimes lead to feelings of inadequacy or a desire for material possessions they don't have. It's crucial to instill a sense of contentment in them, emphasizing that true happiness doesn't come from comparing themselves to others. Remind them that their older Subaru is reliable and perfectly suitable for getting them from point A to point B. Additionally, let them know that meaningful milestones and experiences can be celebrated without draining your retirement savings. Give them the responsibility of a bank account. By the time they reach their teenage years, it's appropriate to introduce them to the world of banking by setting up a simple bank account. This step elevates their understanding of money management and serves as a foundation for handling more substantial accounts as they grow older. Get them saving for college. Encourage your teens to start saving for their future education early on. If they plan on working a summer job, it's an excellent opportunity to allocate a portion of their earnings towards a dedicated college savings account. This not only instills a sense of ownership and responsibility, but also helps them feel invested in their own educational journey. Teach them to steer clear of student loans. Prior to their college application process, engage your teens in a conversation about how to fund their education. Make it clear that student loans should not be considered as an option. Discuss alternative routes, such as attending community college, opting for an in-state university, working part-time while studying, and actively seeking scholarships. Get them on a simple budget. Given that teens are already deeply connected to their smartphones, introducing them to a straightforward budgeting app like EveryDollar can be highly effective. This is the opportune time to instill the habit of budgeting, regardless of their income level. Help them grasp the significance of planning and managing their finances while they're still under your guidance. Introduce them to the magic of compound growth. While investing might seem like a daunting prospect for a teenager, it's never too early to introduce them to the concept of compound growth. Starting early gives them a significant advantage, and they'll be well ahead of the game when they enter the professional world. Help them figure out how to make money. Teenagers often have ample free time during breaks from school. Encourage them to explore opportunities for employment or even entrepreneurship. Nowadays, it's easier than ever for them to start their own small business and turn a profit. This experience not only fosters a sense of responsibility, but also provides valuable insights into the world of earning a living. Thank you for joining us on MoneySteem today. We hope you found these strategies for teaching kids about money valuable. Remember, shaping a solid financial foundation for the next generation is a crucial step toward their future success. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful content. As always, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Here's to a financially savvy future for our kids. See you next time on MoneySteem.